about innovation and technology, we usually remember the most recent and useful ones: the smartphone, the personal computer, the internet, the social networks. But technology goes beyond telecommunications and gadgets and can be defined as the practical application of science. As science covers diverse aspects of human and nature activity, technology can be as broad as science. According to this definition, a requirement to build a technological innovation would be knowing well some scientific area and having an idea or objective of how to use it. Let's take as an example one of the first technological innovations, the wheel. Before inventing the wheel, moving heavy objects or people was much more difficult. More than 5,000 years ago, the wheel appeared in some ancient civilizations, with its use spreading gradually. In order to build a wheel, or in other words, producing this technological innovation, be from wood, be from stone or similar materials, the Neolithic people used the already existent technique of sculpting these materials in several formats. Sharpened stones used as weapons or domestic utensils already existed before the wheel. The wheel was an innovation because it allowed to transport goods and people in a totally different way. One can conclude that 1. Technological innovations can use pre-existing techniques with a different objective. 2. These innovations can be created with a specific intention in mind, solving a problem, for instance, or they can emerge from experimentation or at random. And 3, after a well-succeeded adoption of a technology innovation, the tendency is that it will spread, hardly going backwards. We can also think about the innovation family, which was created after the wheel, relying on it not only in the people and cargo transportation business, but also in other non-related areas such as mills, pulleys, and analogical clocks. Technological innovations don't limit themselves within the boundaries of their original purpose, very often expanding to different areas. Not always a technology innovation depends upon the pre-existence of some techniques. For example, when the United States and the then Soviet Union started the space race during the 60s, not all the needed techniques to take humans to space and then to the moon existed. Many techniques were especially created for the race to space and later were used to other ends, such as military. At the moment that a technological innovation is created, one does not know exactly all their possible practical applications, nor their limitations, if they exist. When radioactivity was discovered in the end of the 19th century, the pioneers of the science field must not have acknowledged its possible utilizations in nuclear energy, medicine, and in atomic bombs. Nowadays, we have some technological innovations being developed, such as artificial intelligence, that similarly to previously mentioned innovations, has a huge potential for utilization in different areas, and not all its impacts can be clearly seen right now. But it's very important to evaluate and monitor these possible impacts, not only blindly working in a technological innovation as an end on itself. In our next video, we'll approach the question of the value of an idea. Until then,